welcome to the show, Real Talk Tuesday. I'm here with my beautiful, lovely co-host, Kelly Lee. What's good?
Hey, Jay. How you doing?
I'm all right, doing great. It's been a real good week, and happy to be here as always. Good to see your smile.
To be here with you. Thank you, Jay.
Oh, no problem. We got a lot to talk about today. I got a lot of Instagram videos that's been sent to me. We're going to talk about P-Diddy, and is he dating? Did he break it down? Is it on him, her? What's up? We're gonna talk about this video that was sent to me about this lady saying that broke men holla at big girls because they broke. They can't get a upper echelon lady. Is that true? We're going to talk about that. And a lot more videos that was sent to me on Instagram. So if y'all want to have the video that you want me and Kelly to talk about, make sure you send it to me on Instagram at J_Mo_reviews right down here. You just and we'll be on it. So without further ado, let's get it started.
J Mo, the very best reviews. Tell them nothing can test me, don't.
All right, before we get it started, let me get a shout out to everybody. First off, Kelly Lee in the building, kicking off with the hashtag #JMoreReviews. Don't forget to do the same. Type in the hashtag #JMoreReviews to get entered into the Cash App giveaway. Sipping on that tea in that lovely cup.
Like J-Mo Juice, Jay. It's J-Mo Juice.
Hey, it makes the juice and the tea taste better. I'm telling you. What's up, Ill Woods, my brother from another mother? Coming in with the hashtag #JMoreReviews. He said, what's up, Kelly? How are you?
Hey, it was. What it do?
What's up, Gina?
Hey, Gina.
Hey, Dame Dollar, Damian Kenny. What's good, brother?
Kelly Kenny, I'm giving him my name.
Players for keeps. Salute, Miss J, Mr. Rojas. Hey, thank you. Can't say much, but I'm telling y'all, season 2 will be fire. Rojas, boy, I'm looking forward to it. The little bit that I know, man, I can't wait. So, definitely. Samara, what's good, sis? How you doing? Dame say J and K styling again. Trying to. Hey, I gotta try to keep up, man. It's not easy, man. When she looking this good over here, man. I'm trying my best. You know. Thank you, Karen. I'm trying.
Hey, Karen, how are you?
Everybody, don't forget to put the #JMoreReviews in the comments, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Get entered in, and let's get it popping. So, this first topic for today, this video was sent by my one and only Kelly Lee, all right, about Puffy and this young lady that he's dating, and she's interviewing him, and he almost messes up some things, but he tries to cover it up and bring it on back. I'm going to play the video, and we going to talk about it, all right? So let's get into it. Let's play this video, and let's see what the hell this dude is talking about. All right.
Okay.
What's your relationship status?
He needed a smoke.
Mr. Bad.
I'm single, you know. I'm single, but I'm dating. I'm just taking my time with life.
All right. So what we is?
We date. We dating. We go have dates. We friends.
Okay.
We go to exotic locations. We have great times. We go to strip clubs, church.
Oh, church.
Church. I'm gonna take you to church.
I love that.
Yeah.
I feel like you single, well, we go together. So how would you feel about me telling people that I'm single? Because we go together. I'm not laughing.
Actually, she was, but
Right.
Hold on.
We go together now?
Real bad.
Real bad.
Whatever you say.
I like that. What's your relationship status?
all right. So now it's replaying. So while this is in there doing that or whatever, let me ask you this: what do you think about this, and where do you think he's doing and she's doing, and what you think about this right here?
Well, I don't know the city girl, so I don't know Young Miami, or I don't really know about her. I thought this was real cute, though, because it seemed to get a genuine reaction from him. You know what I mean? It took him off guard. It got a genuine reaction from him. And you never know. Maybe she might be the one to, you know, I don't know, tug at those strings. It seems so genuine to me.
All right, let me ask you all this, and everybody in the chat, whether you live or watching on the replay, I want you to tell me, is there a difference between going together and dating? If it's a difference, put 1D, because it's a difference. If it's no difference, put a 2D. Kelly, you get the first crack. You say it is, so it is no difference.
I think going together and dating is the same thing, because it's to me it's premature. So both of them premature to me. Like, you know, yeah. Oh, but go together was girlfriend and boyfriend. What? I don't know. I'm sticking to 2D. I think they premature. Like, you know,
Right.
we go together. It's cute. You know.
That's a young way of basically saying dating.
Right. That's what I think.
Right. I agree. I think there's no difference between a person dating or going together. So I don't think it's a difference. He was saying dating, and she said we go together. I think the difference is that she didn't make him put a label on it. So him being him, rich, famous, and being able to do what he want with her as long as he can until she make him put something on it, whether it's we together and it's official to have that talk, or, you know, make him propose or do something. Because especially, I think men won't probably make something serious unless they have to. If they can keep getting the milk for free, they ain't gonna buy the cow, so to speak. And so yeah.
Okay, so wait, hold on. I'm looking at the comments. I'm looking at Gina and Karen and Barika, and y'all help me out at least. Is go together a date, girlfriend and boyfriend? That means it's more serious than dating, or what's go together mean?
Right. So
okay, Barika said go together is a relationship.
Right.
Okay.
When we were younger, high school and grade school, when we was in dating somebody or a relationship, we would say we go together. You know?
Is it dating or is it a relationship, Jay? Which one?
But we didn't use the word dating in high school and grade school. We said go together. As I got older and I'm with somebody, I didn't say we go together. I'd say we're dating or we are together.
Okay.
So I don't know. Savannah said that be his beard.
Oh gosh.
I do not know about that.
Oh gosh.
But that would definitely be news to me. I'm not putting anything past anybody I don't know. I don't know them, so I wouldn't say what somebody is or isn't. But that was funny.
But here, okay, so here's this, Jay. Now going back to the clip and reading the comments, right? if he says dating and she said go together, then she's making inference, or I guess maybe being exact, that we're more serious than dating. So go together to her is we together. We're in a relationship. It's not just we go places and hang out. It's right, because she said if you say, well, single.
I think it's because of the age difference too. She got to be at least 20 years younger than him. P. Diddy, what, 50? Although he do look good for a 50-year-old. But
he's trying to show that age. He's trying to show it a little, but because you saw it here.
He looked like he in his mid-30s to me. But I say he looked like he could be in his mid-30s to me. How old is this girl?
I'm never going to take a compliment from you ever, Jay. Remind me to never take a compliment from you. If Diddy look like he's in his 30s,
mid-30s. Yeah, mid-30s to 40. He don't look that old. 40, early 40 at the most.
Is Jay right, Chad? Is Jay right that he looks like he's in his 30s?
Barika said he twice her age, so if he 50 and she 25, right?
That's like with Michael B. Jordan and the other girl, right?
Right. Although he was 10 years older though, so that's a little closer. But I think the problem with them is that, like Barika she said she's in a relationship with him and he's not in a relationship with her. That is exactly what I was thinking. He sees it as we dating and messing around, and she sees it as we together. But the truth is, what does she really have to offer other than being young and cute to him? You know what I mean?
She's like a beautiful woman, Jay, and she's funny. You know, sometimes guys want that. They want the lighthearted. They want the beautiful personality. They're busy at work. If you're a mogul, you have all of these things, and your woman is just making you take it all down. That's a great thing to have.
That is true. But I think that in his circle and who he is, he probably comes across a lot of women, you know, that are pretty and talented and funny.
She made him blush.
That's because
she caught him off guard.
I think that he didn't want to mess it up in terms of still not being able to get some cookies for after dinner. And she put him on the spot. And he like, oh, brother. Yeah, okay, we go together now? Okay.
All right, you got it. He gave it to her on air.
Right, and that probably made her feel good. Because now she got to put a label on it to her friends, because he's a bigger prize to her friends than him saying, I got her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, he almost a billionaire, and I don't know who she is, but that don't mean much.
She made him blush. That's what I said. Like, she made him blush.
Right.
It seemed organic to me, Jay. So I thought it was really cute, but you know, true that, you know, I came up here on the later end, so go together and they didn't, you know, seem the same to me, but I get what you guys are saying. Oh gosh, did you guys?
Right. That's funny. So they said she's a rapper. Okay. Karen said Puffy told her what she wanted to hear. I agree with Karen. I agree with her 100%. Not to say he probably right, and I don't mean that he may not enjoy her company, but he told her what she wanted to hear, to keep it going how he's had it. But will he settle down with her or marry her? I doubt it. But then again, you never know. But I seriously doubt it.
Right. I see, Barika. I mean, I agree. Most men don't marry for the fun. But if she was the person to take all of that, whatever he's doing, away and just connect to him. I mean, clearly Diddy has a reputation, right? He didn't even marry the woman who was kind of putting her life for him. You know what I mean?
Cassie.
So, No, well, he didn't marry Cassie. He didn't marry the mother of his children.
Oh,
Yeah. Right. Remember
Kim
with
Porter.
Kim? So,
Yeah.
Right. So he didn't marry anybody. So
He never been married, right? He never been married, has he?
Right. Well, to what we know, So he didn't get J-Lo.
Now that is different in the sense that if he was with her and married her, now like you would say, equally yoked on the same level. She's something that he could be proud and say he got a prize, and she could say the same for him. You know what I mean? They're closer on the same level, and they can relate exactly. Now, as far as behind the scenes, who knows? Maybe they won't get to work out. It didn't work out for a lot of reasons. So. But they're on the same level. Like why Jay-Z is with Beyonce and vice versa. Besides the looks thing, because who knows what she may have saw or not saw. But they are equally yoked in their profession, the level they on and everything. Just like when we saw Britney Spears marry the backup dancer.
Yeah.
Right. That's too lopsided.
Didn't J-Lo get her with her backup dancer too, Jay?
She did. I think that was before she really blew up, but she was still J-Lo at the time, but she divorced his ass.
Him, right?
But
she married him?
Yeah, but she divorced him as she got bigger. But I think she with Ben Affleck now. Yeah. And that's closer, although she got more money than him. They can relate to each other and understand the business, each other, you know what I mean? So I think they would be equally yoked. Not that Affleck is broke, but I think J-Lo got at least 300 to 400, and I don't think he got 300, 400, 500.
We'll check in Discord later.
right. So definitely. So yeah, I mean.
So you think he's just flinging around? Like I can't remember the guy's name. He said, "Yo, did he love the ladies?" So Jeff, yeah,
I agree.
He loves the ladies, so maybe he's just playing around with her. I hope that she's not catching too much feelings because it'll be sad.
Yeah, because it seems like she's liking him, and I'm sure she enjoys going places and living the life and being on the A-list with him. He could do a lot more for her than she could do for him. And
Jay, something's coming to mind, Jay. Something's coming to mind.
What's that?
I'm not going to the strip club with my guy.
That's weird to me as well.
He could take his little fans and stuff to the strip club, but he ain't taking me to the strip club. One, I'm not into that, but that's not my style. But why are you taking me to the strip club? As far as I'm concerned, men kind of protect the woman they wifing up as opposed to, going out there with them. So that part just came to mind. Like, you ain't taking me. You're going to take your fans maybe, but not me. If you really into me, I ain't going there with you.
Right.
Because you don't want to make me uncomfortable by how you interact with the ladies doing what they working.
That's true. Let me ask y'all.
I would never want to make me uncomfortable. I know that for a fact.
Right. That's true. Everybody in the chat, put a 1S if you want to go to the strip club with your significant other. And put a 2S if you wouldn't. Me personally, I'm not a big strip club person. I'd rather do something with my lady or pay her and have a personal thing than tease myself with a bunch of people. It's an illusion. You know what I mean? And so I have been, like, if I'm out of town or somewhere and it's, something to do just because we there. But going to the strip club where I live or something on the regular, heck no. That's just not my interest. And if I was with someone, that would not be something I would be interested in either. And why would you want to bring your girl there
to the strip club? I don't get it. I'm telling you, ain't no guy taking me. I'm not an insecure woman. But I know no man ain't gonna want his woman to feel a wave, and he like, oh Lord, this ass is in my face.
Right. And see, Dame Kenny put it right here. This is what I was gonna say. I would probably go to see if she was interested in ladies or where she may be. But me personally, I would rather just ask her.
Yeah.
But
do you like them?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Right. And then there we go. We can save a lot of time, money, and all that extra stuff. But he says they go to gauge their inhibitions, which I get it, you know, but I'd rather just say something and ask you. But
I would like to know how you would gauge their inhibitions too. Like what? Because she's out, she's drinking, she's having a good time. How you know what's really real?
You might, if I go and I see you squirming, then I know you.
Like, I don't know what squirming look like. It's kind of hot in here. Then that mean okay, Jay, I get it.
But if I take it, you be like, ooh, yeah, girl, damn, ooh. I'm be like, okay, batter up. So we got a few people with the 2S. Samara say I'm good. Savannah say we going to the paint. Rule 32.99. You need to come up here and put 2 in the paint, 1 in the stank, okay? I need to know your inhibitions. Do you got change to ride the highway, all right? Do you like to ride that highway? Did you see I got a baby arm? I am ready, okay?
I'm done.
Barika said 1S. I prefer it for a first date. Look at Barika up in here.
But why, Barika? Why first date? Why that specific?
I know, that is interesting. I gave you the link to join Barika if you able to. But you know, a first date, that is interesting.
Oh, wow. Do you want to see if he could control his inhibitions?
That's true. I'm gonna send you another invite, Barika. And in a little bit, after we talk about this next topic, I'm going to put the link in Discord so anybody that's a member of the channel will be able to come up and talk and say something about it. All right. Yeah, Stephen Brown said, forget the strip club. We go to Dave and Buster's. Or go-kart racing.
I like go-kart racing. That's cool.
It is. I like the competition thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Trying to beat me, trying to beat you. I'm going to block your shot.
I like it. Mm-hmm.
Right. Gina say, I always wanted to go to King of Diamonds. The rapper make it seem lit. Okay. I mean, if we are together for a while, I wouldn't have a problem if you wanted to go. I mean, you are, if you want to go, I'm not supposed to look? What we going there for?
Exactly. We looking. Like, I mean, I went there once. I couldn't get in. They had an event there, and it was crazy. But it's because they had an event there. But I don't think the strip club is for me.
Right. Like I say, I don't have anything against it. It's not my main thing. But I have been to a few strip clubs, and I had a good time, but I don't really like to just tease myself. You know what I mean? Now, if we both go there, and then we get worked up, and then go home, and then that makes
like
things more exciting. Right. Then that's cool. You know,
right.
So... Barika said, it's a good way to gauge if he's a misogynist, can't handle his liquor, or if he's cheap. Oh, okay. She done broke it down to a science up in here.
Right, well, she know. That's a knowing woman, baby.
Well, you know Barika's smart as hell, so...
The knowing woman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I went to a strip club, I'm not a cheap person, but I wouldn't be spending a lot of money and making it rain and paying for lap dances and doing all that, because it's just not... I don't want to be teased like that. I don't like to play with myself like that, you know. Not literally. Look at your face. Which ways do you play with yourself, Jay?
What you say, Jay? What you say?
Right. You know, I would rather pretend and do that with my girl or something before I would do that on the regular. Would I spend $50 or $100? Yeah, that'd probably be it.
Right. Like, to me, I like your other option, Jay. It's like, really, like, you know, so like, first of all, if I'm gonna do it and you going and making it rain at the strip club, then that means something wrong.
Especially when I could have been spending that money on you.
Exactly. That means something wrong. Like, your priorities are out of order, and then maybe I ain't getting the job done because you cannot do that with me.
Right.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Right.
How much money you lost? Because that's how I'm gonna look at it. You lost that.
Mm-hmm. Now, I love me some Karen, but this comment is crazy. She say, I want to take the man to a male strip club, watch his reaction. My reaction is not going in.
So what if you do go in and realize what's going on, Jay? I mean, you're going to know from the moment you get in the door, so.
Exactly. I would turn around. Although, one of my favorite movie scenes that just makes me laugh my ass off is Bad Grandpa. The Jackass movie Bad Grandpa, it came on cable just 2 days ago. I was showing my mom, and they had Johnny Knoxville dressed as the old man, and it was a male strip club. Well, they had a male strip show at this bar, and he walked in, and he was the old man, and he like, I'm about to show you something. It was all black women in there, and he, you know what I'm saying, black dude. He said he hung like a horse, and so then he took off. He started dancing and taking off his pants, and he had, of course, some tighty whities. And then next thing you know, he had some fake balls fall out. The balls was like this long, hanging down into the floor, dancing. All the women laughed so hard.
Oh my gosh, I'm done.
That was so funny. He acted like he didn't know they was hanging. Then he like, Then he grabbed them and tucked them back in.
I remember that.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. Hilarious. Man, that make me laugh every damn time.
Back in the day, they used to have like strippers at the clubs. Well, certain clubs used to have strippers at the clubs like early, and the women got in free. But by the time the party started, it was over. So men knew they wasn't coming for the strip show. They was coming because all they knew that the women were all going to be in there. That was one of the schematics. Yes, that was one of the schematics.
That's a good point. Now, I'll catch you leaving worked up and happy. Now, Karen said, why I wouldn't go. Am I scared? Hell yeah. Damn right. No, I ain't scared. But this the thing. That's like... that is the ultimate turnoff for me to see a man member in person hanging around.
Doing what it do, Jay. Doing what it do.
The only time and the last time I seen another naked man was when I was at the YMCA as a kid, and men walking around, old ass men walking around with their thing hanging out, and I'm like, what the hell? I went and got changed in the stall.
Yes, ew.
Yes, ew. I was like, ugh.
I'm done.
Yeah, that's just like traumatic to me. I don't want to see naked men booty and ding ding.
Naked man balls.
Yeah. TV is hard enough. Watching Insecure this season was hard enough.
Oh gosh.
Pun intended. Alright. That's funny. I got a video from Barika that she sent me this video with this lady, and she said broke men date big girls. So let's play this video and then we'll talk about it. Let's see, where is it? I'm trying to find, I had it loaded, but look like it's changed. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Let's pull it on up.
The men are not financially confident. That's who they run to, the bigger girls, because most big girls are going to have good credit, have some money, and be able to help take care of them.
And cook.
Bigger woman says, help. Smaller woman says, oh, I have to carry that load. Oh, I got to take care of her. Bigger woman says, she going to help me. She going to put this load over her back. So
because that's what she has to do to keep a man, to maintain a man.
To make up for it.
Yeah.
So the man, again, I want to just sacrifice, step up, be by yourself for some time, get your money right. I'll just go get a big girl, she'll help me.
It's easy.
The men are not financially confident.
Play it one more time.
That's who they run to, the bigger girls.
Yes.
Because most big girls are going to have good credit, have some money, and be able to help take care of them.
And cook.
Bigger woman says, help. Smaller woman says, oh, I have to carry that load. Oh, I got to take care of her. Bigger woman says, she going to help me. She going to put this load over her back. So
because that's what she has to do to keep a man, to maintain a man.
To make up for it.
Yeah.
So the man, again, I want to just sacrifice, step up, be by yourself for some time, get your money right. I'll just go get a big girl, she'll help me.
It's easy.
All right. I got a lot to say about this. What do you think about this? What say you, Miss Kelly?
That woman is delusional.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, she's delusional. I would say maybe back in the day when a bigger woman felt the shame a little bit more, and I'm not saying that they don't feel that the shame from the disrespect that they do get, right? I do think, however, that is not the case. I think that these men, that she's saying broke men, are insecure, and they may latch on to insecure women as well to fuel whatever they want to. However, I think that that's more back then than currently now, because that's lame, Jay. I think it's lame and it's nonsensical, because a woman is a woman, period, and she doesn't want to take disrespect. The only how I feel like if that really matters is if both insecurities connect with one another. Because if the big girl is sexy and she's doing her thing and she's working, she getting her money, her guap is on point, there's no friggin' way she's talking to no broke dude who she feel just want to talk to her because he thinks that she may be insecure when she's in fact not insecure. So therefore, I think the only how that's going to work if two insecure people hook up together.
Okay. I see what you mean, and I don't disagree with that, but I don't have that viewpoint. So what you're saying, I get it. But I think in my experience of knowing some and seeing friends and other things, I think it's not necessarily just insecure, but more about competition. Because a lot of guys are chasing the slim or the cuter girls sometimes, what is deemed maybe cute, slim, or thick. And so some of the big girls, in order to level the playing field, will be trying to buy this man PlayStation, buying him shoes, being a little freakier and stuff, because the other girl may hold out and do this and that because she know she can, and you'll still stick around. Whereas some big girls are more forward. You know, a lot of the women that have came up to me very forward have been bigger girls. Like, just come straight up like, hey, let me, you know what I'm saying, da-da-da-da-da. I'll be like, oh, yes. I'll be like, whoa. Really?
Not from where I'm from, Jay. It's a whole different ballgame from where I'm from. That thing don't go down like that.
That's happened to me everywhere. Whether I was in college, in Ohio and Chicago, living in Chicago, living here. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere I've been.
Like that's current, or that's yesteryear. Is it
that's
so current?
That's happened recently. Yes, that's happened recently. They're more forward, more aggressive, towards trying to come at you.
Okay.
I know dudes and friends that be happy they with us. They buying them PlayStation and buying them clothes and doing this and that and letting them drive a car and all these things. And I don't think it's all about insecurity. But I think it's about competitive advantage too. You know, they'll do a lot of things extra to get that man they want, where the little cute girl like her will be up here demanding more from the guy, whereas the other girl will be giving and catering to him. And so
I totally see it different. I get where you're coming from too, but clearly we see it from two different perspectives, because
I see it from the man perspective of what is happening
and
with
friends.
From
the female perspective, because to be honest
take
with
insecurity out of it.
All right,
Like,
let me take insecurity out.
say you want this man, and it's a bigger girl that want that same man. Well, you might be talking about what you gonna do for me, where you gonna take me. She might be talking about, why don't you hit me up? Let's smoke. I'm gonna take you here. You can ride my car. It's a difference now. She gonna probably get that man over you.
Jay, first of all,
Sometimes.
All my big girl friends, they act just like me. They act just like me. What you want?
Well, they don't necessarily tell their friends what they doing.
Are you kidding me?
That, like, every woman don't tell their friend what they did. They don't be like, I stepped to this dude and told me, let me get it. They don't say all this stuff sometimes.
No, you're right. But you know what? I'm going to throw it right back at you, Jay. A lot of men don't say today peoples that they like the love up. They
That's
like
true.
That big girl love. They're not going to tell you that,
Very
right?
true,
but
very
the
true.
girlfriends are going to see it, because we going to come through, we playing cards, we having game night, and he there loving up on her.
But his friends don't see it. That's who he worried about.
Right. That's why I'll throw that back at you with that one, because a lot of dudes may act like they got these little, dime pieces and what outside, but when they home, and I know what it really look like, and they loving up on them. But stereotypically, I guess, maybe from the past or whatever have you, it's not cool to say that, but they be loving up on them, Jay. I'm telling you.
Hey, I know some people
but they won't tell their
sprung.
friends like that, because their friends are still caught up in that warped perspective that it's all about visual. You understand?
Right. I mean, they may not care because she put money in their pocket, buying them this, buying them that.
I'm not
And
gonna say there are not people like that out there.
yeah, I know some people that's sprung.
I would be lying.
Yeah,
Right.
I know some people sprung by a big girl right now. And I'm not saying there's something wrong with that, but that girl is more aggressive than some of the other girls, where he, may have had to put in more work and cater to them and do something, whereas the other will come to him and be more aggressive and forward. And you see what I'm saying? Then to think, maybe especially if you don't have much experience, this person must really, really care about me or really, really love me, because they do this, that, and the other, and I don't, they come to me at this point,
So, Jay, let me tell you something about a story. Picture it, Brooklyn, 20 years ago.
And for the record, I agree with Jimmy. I'm not saying there's something wrong with somebody because of their size or shape. I'm just saying how things go.
I hope that no one takes it that way, because I don't think we're painting that narrative at all.
And I'm like Karen. I would share my resources and my life with somebody I enjoy being with also. Because that's how you show you care with somebody,
Of course.
Right.
So I met this guy. This is probably, I could have been like 20, period, right? And he loved big girls. I mean, he really loved big girls. He was like,
he loved the fupa.
He loved the fupa. He loved everything, right? So I had never met someone who was so vocal about it. He was like, "What if you under a size 12 or 10? Like, I don't like that. I like the meat. I really love the meat." I was 20, right? And like I said, I never heard anyone so vocal. And he was like, "I'm about to show you something so you could peep it whenever you see it." This
how old was he?
He could be like 23.
Okay.
We were young. We were young. And he is the first vocal person that I had ever met like that. And he was like, "I love it. I really, really love it, Kelly. I love the meat. If I see any bones, it's no good for me." And I started to look at certain things he would show me. And I was just like, A lot of guys love the meat, especially back then. They won't admit it outside. But if you see the woman that they have at home, sad to say, they shaming them in the street, but they loving them at home. That wasn't, that was a shameful in my opinion back then. But now, come on now, it's out there now. And I mean, I like it. I like to see that because I don't want anybody to feel ashamed. I don't like the shaming. I don't like shaming on the skinny side. I don't like shaming on the big side because I've seen smaller women express themselves to me to say that you think I like looking like a boy, or but outside in the street they looking real good, but they have their personal insecurities on the inside. It's just the opposite end. When you're a big girl, and you have that shame factor, get out of here, man. These men are loving that. They just probably not showing them outside, Jay, but they loving up the meat. So.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, definitely guys be trying to hide it from their friends. They don't want to get roasted. But I think of it this way as well.
About, because I do know men who do pry on, because so now from my perspective, who pry from big girls who do have insecurity issues because of, like you said, the competition out there, right, or whatever their personal insecurities is, and they think that to wrap them in, I gotta buy you, like you said, you fly your sneakers, you got your PlayStation 5, you you driving a whip, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that shit is lame. And if you a big girl and you doing that shit, yo, stop. Because somebody out there is feeling you. So stop that shit. It's lame. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you that.
And the dudes is lame for that too.
They more than lame.
Buy your own stuff.
The girls need to stop it. They need to stop it. And then those men won't have a resource.
They have to stand on their own damn feet.
Stuff from them, they ain't gonna get played. So if you a big girl out there, I'm telling you straight up and down, that shit is lame. Don't do that. That's you.
Definitely, I agree. And also, I don't think that you should be ashamed of who you with, whether she big, cute, ugly, skinny. If that's who you with and you happy with it, who gives a damn if they are supposedly ugly or big or whatever? Then that's your problem. Because you're the one ashamed of being with somebody you with. Why would you get mad? That's who you with. It ain't for somebody else to co-sign if they think they're cute or sexy or whatever. So what? They supposed to date them? It don't matter. Like if I'm with somebody and I'm feeling you, it don't matter if even my mother or father say that person is cute or ugly or whatever. They not with you. I am.
Exactly. You my boo.
Right.
You my boo. When I'm applaud you like you
right.
my boo. That's
exactly.
it. I got love for you. It don't matter what nobody else think.
Exactly. And you shouldn't be ashamed. You shouldn't get upset. You damn sure shouldn't be telling somebody, man, such and such said you ugly. That's lame. Why would you tell somebody you supposedly care about something negative like that? Right. It doesn't matter what that person say or not say.
That conversation, right? Even if me and my friends have that conversation, I would never tell my guy that because I don't want to bring animosity and I don't want to have my guy feeling away because me and my friends had what I would consider personal conversation. I would never do that because I don't want no riff. I don't want that. My guy feeling funny. I just don't want that type of energy. So I would just leave it with my peoples. But I know you my boo. Right. You safe with me.
Exactly. And that's really immature and dumb. But a lot of times people don't realize that till they get older. And, hopefully. Hopefully. Because it don't matter if I'm with you and you make me feel good and I'm happy with you. It don't matter if somebody said you was sexy, ugly, whatever, because they're not with you. I am. And if I'm happy with you, that's all that matter. And I wouldn't say this person or that person said this or that. I wouldn't say this person think you sexy or not. That ain't for you. That ain't why I'm going to tell you that.
Exactly, because you don't want to put that energy out there either.
Right. So now you looking at this person all the time.
How you feel about them for.
Right. So now every time this person come around, you thinking about them, thinking and looking at you in that way. Why would you do that? That's dumb. So yeah. And if somebody says you may look like somebody, that's what's wrong with that. Whether you agree or disagree, again, that's not something that you would say or share, man. But some people, you know, it is what
take it out of context or carry it too far. You know what I mean? That's supposed to be stuck with you. It's not supposed to be carried any further.
Right.
Especially to the person that you with, because you never want them to feel uncomfortable around your people, whether they approve of them or they disapprove of them. You just don't want them to have, you don't know, tension right there.
Right. Create negativity.
They think you sexy or XYZ. You might feel very uncomfortable between the me, my friend, you triangle.
Right.
You don't want that either.
Right. Exactly. If my friend say he think you sexy, but my friend comes around all the time, why would I tell you that? So now every time you're around, you all looking at him side eye or thinking this or that. You know, if I didn't like that, I would tell him chill or whatever, and that would be something I wouldn't even share. You know what I mean with that?
Exactly. So it goes on both sides. Keep our friendship conversations out your significant other ear, because it don't need to go over there, because on either side we could both see it just don't make no sense.
Exactly. All right, we got some more videos I'm gonna play from Instagram. Barika sent me a lot of great videos this week.
Thank you guys for sending Jada videos.
Definitely. And not only Barika, it was a lot of other people sent videos. Of course, you sent me a lot of good ones too. Frozen, right? I'm not looking right now. Let me see. No, I'm just looking at I'm moving. I'm just looking for these videos. Okay.
Let me sip on my J-Mo juice.
Definitely make it taste good.
That was a little gulp though.
All right, this video is about this lady speaking, and she says, it's funny that men hate when you treat them how they treat you. All right, let's see what she's talking about, and then we gonna talk about that. And also, while this is playing, I'm gonna share the link to come up here, and if you want to chat with me and Kelly about any of the things we talked about tonight, you're more than welcome to. Also, I'm going to talk about Monique a little bit and what her sister said about Monique as well. So we still got a lot more show left. I appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to put the hashtag JMoreReviews so that you can win some money tonight in the Cash App giveaway. All right? You got 3 chances to win. You put the hashtag JMoreReviews on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. All right? And the links is on my homepage of YouTube. So that way you can just go right there and put it in. You don't have to even lift an extra finger. All right? All right. Let's see what this lady's talking about. Here we go.
Okay.
I just think it's funny that men hate when you treat them how they treat you. Ooh, they hate that shit. They hate it. Quick story time. I had a Friends with Benefits a while back that basically told me, like, look, I want this to be no emotion, the least complicated thing I deal with in my life. I said, cool, no problem, I got you. First link, pull up to his house, we do the do. I use the bathroom. I start putting on my clothes to go home. He gonna stop me and say, where you going? I said, I'm going home. He goes, well, damn, you don't want to lay up, talk a little bit? I said, for what? I got what I came for. I was here for the meat. And he goes, oh, damn, okay. Well, have a good night. Days later, we having a conversation, and he telling me, I don't like that you be treating me like a piece of meat. It's almost like you don't care about me. I don't. Ooh. Why do you need me to care about you if you told me you want no emotion?
Okay. First, that was kind of cold when she said I don't. Now, I'm surprised he actually said that, though. Why he say, you treat me like a piece of meat? I don't like that. I think that was kind of lame. But she was cold.
Some women do that, Jay.
But I wouldn't have said that, me personally. But, all right, I'm gonna let. So, here's the thing. I've had relationship friends with benefits before, And I took it as what it was. I guess some people may get their emotions
he
involved.
liked her.
Right.
He liked her.
Maybe he started transferring from friends with benefits to, he wanted to be more than friends with benefits. He wanted, the complete package, just not benefits. He wanted the whole benefit plan. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I've had a relationship that started that way, and then
You breaking up, Jay?
I'm breaking up. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. All right, you go ahead and start first while I'm having technical difficulties.
Okay, so first off, Damian Kenny, I'm having mango rum punch, darling, not wine tonight. And two, I do think she was a little out of pocket. I just don't think that I'm not a man. I'm not going to compete like a man. I'm going to address a man like a lady, right? So I'm never going to say. I'm not gonna come out like that. I'm sorry. Because even if to me it's something that is not serious and I'm just, bumming, then I'm gonna address it like a lady. I'm not gonna, talk to him like I guess women feel men disrespect them or how men do disrespect women. I'm not gonna address it like that. I'm gonna address it like a lady. And I won't talk it like that in my opinion. But I do think that men associate our actions on a level like we can't just want to hit it too. You know what I mean? And a lot of women do have that, especially if they think you're attractive, but not they type. You don't fit the chosen one profile. You just fit the I then profile. You know what I mean? So I could see her behaving like that. And a lot of men, whether you speak about it like a dude or like a lady, don't like that type of behavior. They don't like that. They don't like when you pull a you on you.
Okay. I think this dude maybe should have. A lot of people don't have the conversations at the right time, maybe. So, yeah, a lot of people run from conversation when I think conversation is probably one of the best things people have, is to be able to communicate. And words are great. And some people run from them or because it's something that they may consider. I'm breaking up again. I'm breaking up.
Once you see me doing this thing, once I start to give you the pop lock, yes, that means you breaking up.
You like the Sandman at the Apollo over here, Obi, over here. You about to sweep me off. I'm doing it again?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I'm like, you over here dancing like the Sandman at the Apollo, about to give me the hook.
Right.
There you go. Messing up. All right. But what I was going to say is, so if you all have a friends with benefits relationship, if he was starting to have more feelings or her, then they should have said something and readjusted the relationship. And if she not feeling that way or he not feeling that way, then maybe you need to know, hey, this is all it's going to be. At least at this moment.
Can I say something, Jay?
Of course.
Even if it's that, men just don't like to hear that we don't like you like nothing more than what just occurred. Men don't feel good about hearing that. Like,
not necessarily.
Listen, I don't really
not
like you like
men.
that. They expect women to be all about them, right? So when we do get on some, listen, it is what it is, and it was what it was. I'm good. I don't need to call you tomorrow. I don't need to be your friend. Nothing. Men don't respond well to that, Jay.
I don't think
Especially if you're going to be sassy about it or try to pull a you on you and talk about it like a man would, especially if you do it like that. Of course. I think ladies should always be ladies and, sassy in our way about how we handle our business. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I'm saying it like this. I don't think all men feel that way. I think that if you have it set where y'all friends with benefits, and I've been that with somebody and I didn't feel that way when that's all it was. I was actually appreciative. Because I didn't want
Jay,
more
you
than
a
that.
realist. You keep
I didn't want
realist,
more
Jay.
than
You
that.
accept the real, you know.
Yeah, so I was happy with that. Now, eventually, she said she wanted more than that, and then that became a problem because I didn't. But normally, like, I would be fine if that's what it was. I wouldn't complain. And if I was starting to have more feelings, then I would say something. Sandman on the show.
Hey, Barika.
Hey, I had to bring up some backup. You over here you over here dancing me off the show. Let me bring some backup in here. Is she froze or is it me?
You again.
I'm froze again. All right. What's up, Barika? Glad to have you as always. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on what we was just speaking about? Did you hear what we was just speaking about?
Come on, Barika.
Did you hear what we was just talking about? Is she froze now or is it just me? Okay. Ain't nobody froze now for the moment.
It's just you.
All
We
right.
hanging in there with you.
All right. Did you hear what we was just talking about?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What are your thoughts on that? With men and women catching feelings or whatever.
I've done that.
Oh. I think we all be.
Yeah. I've done that a couple times. So I agree with what her sentiment was, but I didn't like her delivery. Like, some things are just better unsaid. Like, if you know that's what it is, it's what it is. It doesn't explain. Like, I would be brutal, but stick by guidelines. Like, if this is the rules we playing by, stick to the rules.
Right. Or especially say it in a more tactful, to me, I don't know, ladylike, more, capacity is how she said it. And I agree with you, B. I do.
Yeah.
I agree also. Yeah. The way she said it, she tried to be extra cold with it, I think. And I think that was the problem. I'm freezing again.
Breaking up.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm gonna do a pop lock every time.
I see.
So
Can
he
we
know.
hear you? Here we go.
Y'all can hear me now? It's really that bad. I don't know what's going on with
They
mine.
trying to get him.
I know. Say sub Z. Can y'all hear me now? You still can't hear me?
But she really was. I mean, her delivery, because you could be that right. You could be that way. Delivery was awful.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Hurtful, even hurtful. Like she was trying to hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
What do you think about the
situation with Puppy and Young Miami, but in reverse?
Right. What do you think
Puppy
about what do you think
it.
about the big girls and what we were saying earlier about maybe I say it's not about being insecure, but maybe that's what some of them do for competition.
What she felt about broke men loving big girls.
I'm about to switch my internet while you speak in case y'all don't see me.
Okay.
Okay, Jay, we got you.
Who were nerdy get played. I mean, it really just depends on her level of self-esteem and really whether she's naive and kind of like doesn't understand the hustle, understand the game of what the guy's running, and then also what the guy's intentions are. If he's a user, he's going to be a user, period. It don't matter if he's with Beyonce, if he with Lizzo, or just a BBW from down the street. If he trash, he gonna be trash. If that's what he came there for, that's what he's gonna do. But if he's a good-hearted person and he doesn't intend to manipulate anyone, it doesn't matter the size of the woman that he's with. He'll do right by her.
Okay. What do you think about as far as what their big girls, they say, somebody, Phil Sampy said, guys call tax time big girl season. That's a damn shame. What do you think about them maybe spending money or being more forward with a guy in order to get the guy they want? I mean, I know guys, they get sprung because they real freaky or quick to do this or quick to do that. And it's, I don't think it's always about insecurity, but maybe it's about they don't mind doing whatever it needs to be done to get what they want, because they know that's probably their competitive advantage. Maybe, I don't know.
I could see it from that angle. In my opinion, I think a lot of it underneath is really draped in low self-esteem and like the need for validation, and that's the reason why they will do it. Like, if you really understand and like know your worth and know who you are, you won't feel the need to buy someone, like to buy their affection or buy their attention, regardless of how tight the dating pool is. You just won't feel the need to do so. But like, from a healthy version, right? If there's someone that you like or someone that you genuinely care for and you're doing well, why would you not want to share with that person or bless that person and be generous with them? So I really just think it just depends on the situation. But in my experiences, when I've seen some women, whether they were skinny, whether they were big, who just off the rip just were giving like a whole lot to a dude, typically the sentiment that they have behind that is like, well, having a man is better than no man at all. I have to have somebody. So you'll see them do that. So I really just think it has to do with like whether it comes from a healthy, resource, or if it just came from something that was really draped in some childhood traumas or insecurities that they still exhibit they haven't worked out.
Right. Jay, a lot of women, big women, when the insecurity gets the best of them, that's when you see behavior like that, right? But if they're secure, whether they're secure in their size, currently working on losing weight for health purposes, whatever the reason may be, and they're confident within themselves, 9 out of 10 times they ain't single. Men have this misconception that, she's single and available and she's going to do this to me. 9 out of 10 times they not single at all. If you are secure within yourself, because your attitude and your behavior is going to draw that man who's attracted to you right on to you. You know what I mean? So I really do think it stems from the insecurity, and they do pick up the men that are users, because that insecurity within them, as per the video, that they don't have the financial resources, are going to attract the person, the insecurity in the person who thinks that they can't get someone because of their size. So those two wrongs come together at that point. And
I agree. I agree, Kelly. You ever watch the show My 600-Pound Life? Ain't none of the women ever single for My 600-Pound Life. They always got a man.
That is true. But
right.
They be spending money though too. But I ain't saying that. Yeah, they be doing anything for them dudes, having them, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You could say maybe because they love them, they doing that. Or you could say because a lot of them dudes don't be financially secure like that either. They kind of living off of them girls. Not every single one, but they staying at the girl's house, or you know what I mean, driving and taking care of her, taking her stuff. So you could say maybe he doing that because he love her. I don't know. Yeah. That's something you actually got to know the details, like know the people to really know. You know what I mean? How is it really?
I really do think it's this insecurity, Jay, on both parts. Because a man who doesn't have his money right won't go to a woman who he thinks is going to reject him. And may that be the girl with the body, with the BBL, with the whatever it may be. He won't do that because he's insecure that he's going to be rejected by her. And that would be the same insecurity that an insecure big girl has, that she doesn't think that she can get it. But if you're secure, it don't matter what size you are. You ain't settling for that.
That's true. A lot of guys, especially younger black guys, because I don't really know too many younger white guys, but in my experience, a lot of these younger white guys like, what's up, girl? You gonna be my new baby mama. I'm looking for a girl to take care of me. What's up, boo? Like, I've seen and heard those lines, and no dudes that say it. Well, I don't, like, we ain't friends, but know some people come across that say that stuff. And I'm like, what? Like, you want a woman to take care of you, or she gonna be your next baby mama or something? Like, man, what? And yeah, they don't mind driving your car or you know, getting allowance or living in your house and eating your food. One guy even say he like meeting women that got kids. That way he know it's gonna always be food in the house, and you know, he can always be there, and they'll need him to babysit or drive them places and stuff. And yeah, so I thought that was real pathetic.
Extreme. Those are broke people being attracted to other broke people, meaning not broke as in financial, broken
heart,
people.
Right.
Mindset.
Yeah, mindset.
Exactly. Being other broken people. And that right there is ridiculous.
And until the pandemic, because right now everybody is hiring somewhere. But before that, it was more women working than men, at least in the black community. You know what I mean? It's more women going to college right now, black women, than black men. You know, and black women especially, are starting to get more higher paying jobs than black men. And so, you know, the roles are getting reversed, and men are trying to have a role as being the one under the woman, like looking for a new mama, you know. And that definitely is not for me. I definitely don't want allowance. I definitely don't want to drive your car. I want my own car. And I definitely don't want to get permission or live on your couch or all this stuff. Ask, can I get a key? You know?
But he at the mercy of being kicked out every time she pissed off at you or anybody else. Like, why? Like, okay, so let me tell you guys something. Real quick story. I heard a guy in a store one time, a younger guy, could have been maybe 20s, late teens, early 20s, and he was literally crying. That's why I picked up on it. Like, this dude is he crying? He was crying to his friend. He was like, yo, I don't even like her, but I don't have nowhere to sleep.
Never. I would be working 2 jobs and getting my ass out of there if that's how I felt. I would not be with somebody because I need a place to stay. And I know some women that have done that, but that's different. Women, you know, they'll do stuff sometimes. But as a man, you should be standing on your own too. You know,
they're called hobo friends, Jay.
Hobosexuals.
A hobosexual.
Hobosexual.
Yes, a hobo friend. That's what I thought.
Oh
it was
my God, hobosexual. Oh my God, hobo friend. Yeah,
a rentership.
They out there, Jade.
That
is a rentership, not a relationship.
Right.
Well, since we talk about hobosexuals, how many of y'all gonna go and get chose at this man's house? Because he ain't trying to lay up on nobody, okay? He got his own, and he gonna make sure you straight. He built a bachelor pad under a bridge. Let's take a look. He gonna have you straight.
10 gallons of water. All it is the refrigerator on his bottom. Being innovative. Here's my toilet. And people say, do it work? Yes, it works, because we're up on the sewer. And we do number 1 and number 2 in the bag and throw the bag in the sewer. Moving right along. We have a lot of women, as you know. You guys stop. They like shoes, like we have ties on our car. I have a nice selection of shoes, men and women.
He got a selection of shoes for you.
And this is my brother Dave. Hi, Dave. All right, Dave, we come over and kick it with me. We just sit here drinking us a beer. This is my living room. Obviously, you gotta have somewhere to drink that, you know what I'm saying? Come on down, Ted.
He got the damn coordinates.
This is where my quarters.
Hugh Hefner.
Come on. Jackson, come on down.
He under the bridge.
I have guests over here, Jack. They got to have somewhere to lay their head too. Now I had to give them
That's the guest
toilet
house.
and a jacuzzi because they would have, you know. And I rented out for $25 a week. $10 a night.
$25 a week.
Crawl out the bed, sit down and smoke a cigarette, and get over there and jump in the jacuzzi. This is my little snack stand. I'm just starting. They like to eat snack. This is my jacuzzi. We're gonna start with jacuzzi.
Y'all trying to chill at this bachelor pad? He got the damn.
Jay. No.
He got the coordination of the couch. He renting it out. He got a guest house. You don't.
He got a guest. He got a guest. Did you see the guest?
Yeah.
He said it's his brother, right?
Let's see.
As you know, you guys stop. They like shoes, like we have.
He got a selection of shoes for y'all.
Selection of shoes for men and women.
And bags.
And this is my brother Dave.
His brother Dave.
All right, Dave, you come over, kick it with me, just in your drinking up the beer. This is my living room. Obviously, you gotta have somewhere to drink that. You know what I'm saying?
His living room.
Come on down, Jack. You have now entered my man cave.
The man cave.
My quarters. Come on, Jackson, come on now. This is my guest room. I have guests over here, Jack. They got to have somewhere to lay their head too. Now I had to give them a toilet too and a jacuzzi because they would have, you know.
The jacuzzi is a deep freezer. Y'all ain't gonna take a dip in that jacuzzi.
Stop it, Jay.
All type of expenses up in here.
They say the po' boy mansion. Oh my God. Right. Hugh Hefner. This dude got a jacuzzi, a Uzi jacuzzi up in here. Oh no, sleep go. He got a deep freezer that he turned into a jacuzzi.
I'm done.
Got a toilet. He said it's hooked up to the sewers. You do number 1 and 2 in the bag, and they drop it in the sewer. What? What's wrong with that?
Jay.
Oh man.
Does he put a curtain up to block the toilet when he gotta go?
Oh, the toilet is exposed next to the and shoes.
He got a selection of shoes and bags for y'all ladies. I'm gonna take care of y'all. What size you wear?
Ritz-Carlton robe he got on.
He stole that from a hotel.
Yeah, from the Ritz-Carlton.
That dude tripping right here. He think he doing one. Got his little Kango on. Got his Dobbs hat on over here. Come on, man. Yeah, this dude is tripping, man. He said he got a jacuzzi.
Anything for the gram and TikTok, right? I'm done.
I know, right? Under a bridge. I'm surprised ain't no cops moved all that junk sitting up under there.
Anything.
How does he heat the water up, though?
I know, right?
It's an ice jacuzzi. Like an ice bath.
That is crazy.
Does it work? Does the refrigerator work?
It just hold water, and he just put a bunch of water in there and leave it in there overnight, and then it get hot as hell in there, and then he go on and sit in it. Yeah, I've been letting this jacuzzi warm up all night for you, boo. What's up, baby? Let's get in that jacuzzi.
Well, at least he's ingenuity.
Look at Marika.
He's creative.
She finding the good in it.
Somebody gonna take him home to decorate their crib, Jay.
Right, my man's smart. He be thinking of all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, here go another video that was sent. I believe Barika sent me this one. This woman says if a man goes a whole day without talking to you, he doesn't like you. All right, let's see.
It takes 1 second of his time out that day. He gonna call that girl.
You gonna know
say,
that.
Hey,
You gonna
babe,
know that.
or whatever he call you, whatever love or shawty, whatever nickname he gonna check up on you. But if a guy go the whole day without talking to you, sweetie, he don't like you. If it takes 1 second of his time out that day, he gonna call that girl.
You gonna know
say,
that.
Hey,
You gonna
babe,
know that.
or whatever he call you, whatever love or shawty, whatever nickname he gonna check up But if a guy go the whole day without talking to you, sweetie, he don't like you.
All right, she got a lot of ratchet energy. But before y'all speak on this, let's say it says right here, he doesn't like you and he wants you to chase him like a groupie. He thinks consistent communication is something you earn. It's all about control. Another whack and weak manipulation tactic some men today use on you. A quick text to check in applies pressure that he's truly interested in you with no games. Men who do this tit-for-tat game are time wasters. This is why my block list is as long as a CVS receipt. Damn. All right. What do you think about this, Barika?
Her delivery is a little ratchet, but I agree. I feel like if a guy really likes a woman, he'll make the effort. You won't have to chase him. He'll let it be known. So I agree with that part. I mean, something as simple as a text message saying, hey, thought about you, how you doing, whatever. It takes only a second to do that. So, yeah, I would agree.
Okay, I think it's deeper than what she's saying in the sense that it's not just, like, it depends on a lot of extra factors. Is this something that's happened more than once? How long have we been in a relationship? Is this a busy man or a Negro on the couch? A lot of those factors play into it to me. If we just met, maybe you are communicating a lot more, because when things are new, people always are, on their best behavior maybe and more into somebody. Not to say that as time goes on, you still shouldn't communicate, but it depends on the time for that factor for me. Also, is he busy in the sense that is he a man that's busy driving or working somewhere where he don't always get time to be on the phone, and maybe he slipped his mind, but normally he may text you when he get time, but today it didn't. But, it's not as if, it's an everyday thing that he doesn't at least say something. Then maybe that's different. And so I think a lot of those factors have something to do in it. Now, if you all been together for a while and you're not texting every now and then, I know it only take a second to do that, but normally the lady gonna reply, then you gotta reply, then you reply, and then it take a lot longer. And if you at work or busy, maybe you don't have that time. But that's why I love communication. She would know I don't have a lot of time at work, so maybe we wouldn't get to that point. She would say, I would say, hey, thinking of you or whatever. They same here, and then see you when I get there, and she know what I'm on and I know what she on, so that's why I say communication is always important. When a person is trying to over talk you or loud talk you or do this or that or whatever, that's poor communication. You can't ask a person a question and then before they finish, you all on their head. If it was a one-time thing, different. But it seemed that she got that energy from this as if maybe it's more than a one-time thing, and she ain't feeling that. Maybe this dude ain't that busy where he can't contact her. So in that case, I agree. He should have done something more than what he was doing. All right, Kelly.
Well, I agree with you both. I do think that especially early in a relationship, you have to make investments if it's someone that you really do care about. And if you do care about that person, they always on your mind, especially when it's fresh. So if when it's fresh, you don't link me or you're not communicating with me and days go by, especially if you're busy, you would say like, okay, make tomorrow's a crazy day at work. So if you don't hear from me, I'm letting you know now. And then, it takes 2 seconds to text someone. So even if you can't be busy every single minute of 24 hours in the day. So therefore not. If you just met me and you feeling me and you going the whole day without texting me or calling me, that's a problem. That means you're not really that interested in me. And as the relationship progresses, if you are that busy, I'm still going to know in advance so that I won't take it as you're not considering me. So yeah, especially if you're in a relationship, you gotta link me, and if you just meet me, you gotta link me too. So therefore, yeah, you can't go a day without communicating with me. And it's just 2 seconds. It doesn't even take you a minute to text someone, literally. So